Hey everybody, it's Jenny Casil. Here's my Canvas pro tip for the night. And now that we're at home, lots of you need to embed images and you're making things at home or you're finding things on the internet and you want to include those in your assignments or your quizzes or your pages for your assignments. So adding an image is really easy. It's actually easier on a Chromebook than it is on a computer in some ways. And so this is how you add an image to anything you want in Canvas. So no matter what screen you're on, I've opened a blank assignment. So you'll see I'm up here creating a new assignment. In the main body where you're putting the text or the links or the content for your assignment is where we want to have our cursor so we can put an image. Over here on the right side here, let me move my face. Okay, there we go. Over here on the right side, this is poorly labeled by Canvas, but this is essentially the insert menu, and it's a shortcut menu for all the things that you could insert into this assignment. The first thing that's the default open list is links. So when I make my daily announcement, since I've been doing that at home, if I want to link it directly to what assignment I want kids to do today, so they're doing 4.3 sound physics homework, if I click on that, it inserts a live hyperlink with that assignment name right there. So kids click on that and it takes them to the assignment. If the next tab over, so that's just linking to an assignment, you could link them to anything. You could say, gosh, go look at our new module today, or here's your Friday quiz, or, oh, this is something I do a lot. Students are working on an assignment and they need the basic instructions to something like, oh, here's the notes that go along with this assignment because they're in a page somewhere. So this is just a way to link to content that you've created that's in your Canvas course. So that's this first tab that's here. Files is where you can attach a file, just like attaching something to an email that you're sending. I will admit my course files are not organized whatsoever. You can build an entire folder system in Canvas, and this is something I regret about not doing. But you can organize everything and put it in folders like this so it's easy to find. You'll see that my list is long and full of random stuff. So often there's repeated things that I've uploaded because that's how that goes. But there's files, and these, like, see here, there's some images right here. If I just click on these, it makes a link to the attached file, much like an email does, rather than it automatically displaying it. So this is a way to attach, if I've got my textbook chapters in here. So if I want to attach one of the textbook chapters, I can put this in there. You can see when I clicked that, it just appended it to the link for the first assignment. So be aware of that. If you want to put a bunch of things in here at once, you need to organize your space with returns or tabs or spaces. Otherwise, it does just plunk them all in a row like that. But images, that's what a lot of you will be interested in doing, and certainly the thing that I use the most as well. So when you want to add an image, you can search Flickr. For some reason, Flickr is the web source. I mean, probably because a lot of those are, public use, commons, Creative Commons, copyright freedoms. I know stuff. And here is where you can upload a new image. So if there's something that you want to add, so you just took a screenshot, for example, and you want to add it to this assignment, or you just downloaded an image from a website and you want to upload this image to Canvas, you can choose this upload new image. So first it opens your folders. So if it's something that you've saved, again, if you had organized images, you can upload things that way. I don't, so that's not very useful for me. So you can do choose file. And when you open the choose file, it thinks for a little bit. And then I'm going to move my face back over here. You'll see that it over here opens your file navigation. And your Chromebook's not a real computer. Sorry, Chromebook. So it has a very limited hard drive. So up here where your files are, this is referring to what's saved on your hard disk. Often that's not going to be a lot. The whole purpose of the Chromebook is to interact with your Google Drive. So it does display your entire Google Drive here. And then you can find things that you've saved there. So, if this is the folder picture of Elaine that I want to include for my wonderful assignment here. This one's pretty cute. I'll put this one. So once you find the image that's saved in one of your Google Drive folders and you click that, you'll see right here next to the Choose File button, it shows the name of your image file. And then you are required to make a choice here. You need to either type in alternative text or say this is a decorative image. I want to highly encourage you to take the 5 extra seconds to type in some alternative text. Here's why. If for some reason a student's browser is unable to display the images in your assignment, so it shows the broken JPEG image right there, what appears next to that broken JPEG is this alternative text. So a student, even if the image doesn't display, can read a 5-word clue about what the picture is. Also, for students who are using any assistive technology for visual impairment, so they've got a software or an app that's reading aloud and describing things as their mouse cursor goes over it. The alternative text is what that software is able to recognize and read aloud for a student. Same thing if a regular user hovers their mouse over an image, it will pop up this little alternative text in a little box by the mouse. So it adds another layer of interactivity with that image. Okay, so take that little bit and add that alternative text right there. Only on this. If it's just a decorative image, you can do that, but you don't have to. You can also choose a folder location. Again, if you've set up an organizational structure, I'm lazy. I have not. Once you click that upload button, it will pop your image in there. And now you can scale that image however you want in order to put it in your text. Getting it to display on the left or the right is an advanced tool, so we'll talk more about that in a later video. Right. Let's say that the image that you want to add, I'm just dragging my face all over the place, sorry about that. Let's say that the image you want to add is a screenshot you just took. Probably the best way to find it is to look in your recents part of your file navigation over here. So to look up here where it says recent, and you'll see things that you've taken, like here's videos and files from yesterday. So that's often where things will appear. But this is where you can click around to find the image that you want. Downloads also will often include things that you've recently downloaded. Okay, so for some reason I have a Nick Offerman meme. There's your happy thought for the evening. All right, I hope that's helpful for everybody, and good luck. Keep learning.